Today my blog is in response to a question that I received from a friend on Facebook. The friend entitled the message to me, "Strange Question," and I wanted to read it verbatim. And I think you're right, it is troubling. So here's the facts, first of all. On Friday, just a couple of days after President Barack Obama assumed leadership, he approved airstrikes from Predator drones in the northwestern area of Pakistan. This is an area that the Bush administration had run CIA-led operations, drones and missiles firing into that area because they say it's a hotbed for Al-Qaeda. That area is the area of Pakistan that borders Afghanistan, and the U.S. has maintained that the Pakistani government, who receives tens of millions of dollars in foreign aid every year, isn't doing their part to combat terrorism in that area. So they are unilaterally going in with unmanned craft and shooting missiles. The missiles that were fired on Friday killed at least 20 people, including civilians. At least 11 were women and children. And it's a continuation of the Bush policies. Now, some people might be surprised and confused that Obama's going into that region and continuing this unilateral policy when he talks so much about diplomatic means in order to deal with conflict in that region. And some have pinned their hopes that Obama will work on a lasting peace and enforce U.S. policy through diplomatic means, very different from the Bush administration approach. But let's take a look, really, at what Obama has said. He said continually that he's going to offer big carrots and big sticks for U.S. foreign policy. And Hillary Clinton, now Secretary of State, is right in line with that approach to U.S. foreign policy. As far back as August in 2007, President Obama, then candidate Obama, Senator Obama, said he favored taking direct action in Pakistan against potential threats to U.S. foreign interests. The question is now, is it absolutely essential that Obama continues the same approach in that region, or is there an opportunity from some diplomatic turn of events? And the real question isn't, can you send drones to fire missiles in an area and not kill civilians and protect the national interest? The question that we should be asking as American citizens is, what are the goals? What is U.S. foreign policy goals in that region? And why is it that those people are dying? It is that kind of transparency and message to the American people that we need to hear right now. In the interest of advancing foreign policy, not continuing the same old, we deserve an answer. And I want to thank my Facebook friend for posing that and asking the real question, because it's not a strange question. It's actually the central question about how the United States is going to be in the world. We all care about being safe, but is bombing unilaterally and attacking a country without the permission of that home country the way that we want to be in the world? Or are we continuing the policy of creating more terrorists, more death and destruction?